Hello and welcome to a new segment on the channel called Kwik Trip, where we go and see what past guests on the podcast are doing now, what's going on in their lives. And today, on the first episode of Kwik Trip, we have Bryce Ramer, who was on Back To The Burgh before. And the reason we have Bryce on is because Maction is back, baby. He plays for the Ohio Bobcats, and you guys are playing Central Michigan, I believe?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. We'll get into the game, but first I want to ask you, what's it been like? You know, you got COVID and everything. You guys are starting late in the season. What have you guys done to get into the rhythm of football, having to start so late?
So it was a little different. When we first got the call, we were doing like a spring football sort of in September when it all started. And then like a day or two into spring football, they said, "Oh, wait, we're going to have a season." And we're like, "Oh, crap." Like we didn't even like think about it because they said it was canceled not even like a month or two before that. And we're like, okay, like we're just going to get into it. So then we had like a normal, typical fall camp. But instead of having like meetings and stuff like that all day, we have class and stuff obviously right now, which is all online. So we still have we had our practice block from 2 to 6 before, and that's just how we kept it and stuff. So we just had typical meetings, typical practice, stuff like that. So we adjusted pretty good. Our coaching staff is getting us ready. Our trainers, our strength coaches, everybody's on board with everything. And so far, knock on wood, we've kept COVID under control, and we're ready to go.
That's awesome. So what kind of protocols have you guys been doing? Have you been doing daily testing? Uh, you guys have trackers? I know NFL teams are doing trackers. Are you guys doing anything like that?
So yes, our entire team is getting tested. Now that we're in the season, we're getting tested 4 days a week. And then we have to wear a mask everywhere we go. They're not letting us be in the locker room for very long just because there's so many people in a small area.
Yeah.
We have to wear a mask during practice, lifting, everything like that. Treatment and stuff like that in the training room is like almost like 1, 2, 3 athletes at a time. Like you have to wait in the line and stuff like that. But yeah, everything's normal besides just wearing a mask and just trying to stay 6 feet apart.
So have you guys been doing like full contact practices, or has it just been like?
Yeah.
So you have.
Yeah, we've been doing full contact practices. Everything we're trying to do everything just as normal as we can.
Awesome, awesome. Now let's look into your matchup this week with Central Michigan. How long have you guys been preparing for this game? Has it been a normal amount? Have you guys taken several weeks to get ready for this game? What's it been? What's the build-up been like for you guys in the locker room?
So, because our offense is young right now, like we lost a running back, we lost a quarterback, we lost 1 or 2 receivers that were really good. We lost some linemen. So we use really the month of September and October to really start figuring out who we are as an offense and stuff like that and everything. But we started preparing for Central Michigan about 10, 12 days ago, something like that. So we just started from there.
Almost like a normal preparation time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So usually we have obviously game to game is about a week time span. So we had a little bit over that time span to get ready for Central Michigan.
Awesome, awesome. So what you're saying, you got a young offense. What should we expect from this young offense here on Wednesday?
Something that nobody's really ever seen before because our last quarterback, Nathan Rourke, obviously fantastic quarterback. Yep. He's in the CFL now. He was a really great playmaker that could really do a lot of stuff on his own. He could run the ball. He could throw the ball. This year we have his younger brother, Curtis Rourke, who's a redshirt freshman who can throw the ball. He has a rocket of an arm. Awesome. He can run the ball a little bit. And then we just got a transfer from UNLV. His name's Armani Rogers. And okay. He's a dual threat quarterback just like Nate was, but he's a little bit taller and bigger. We're using multiple running backs this year. Our receivers have really stepped up. So I think our young offense is going to be explosive. We have 2 brand new tackles this year. So it's going to be a good year.
All right. Awesome. Great to hear. Hopefully at the end of the season, I can talk to you about getting ready for the MAC championship.
That's the goal.
That's always the goal, baby. Hey, you guys have a hell of a game on Wednesday. I'll be watching as much as I can. And hey, like we talked about, I want to see a cartwheel out of you on the sideline. All right.
I don't know if I can top Hagen's cartwheel against Western Michigan, but hey, if I get the chance, I'll try it.
All right, brother. Awesome. Love to hear it. And hopefully we hear you go into the MAC championship at the end of the season.